don't know if I've said how to press in these calipers, the rear ones. Use one of these little tools, and you just press it clockwise. Well, you spin it clockwise, and the piston screws in as you screw it clockwise in. Just wanted to let you guys know, if I forgot to tell you guys. Well, this is how it's going. So all I gotta do is tighten this one. This is the driver's side. I already did the passenger side. I'm just installing the brake pads now. Once that's done, so these, just fold them a little bit down. I usually just get one side in, and then the other one should be in smooth. Big difference when you actually loosen that. You can push it back in. Also, don't put them backwards. I don't know if I've done it yet. Watch out with your fingers for sure. I don't feel like it's straight. Double check. Feels like it's straight now. Let me see if the caliper fits in there. I think I gotta screw the caliper more. We'll see right now. Fits tight, but it fits. I gotta tighten this down. This one's a 13. Probably tighten when it's in there. I'm gonna probably put like a rubber hose around the braided line so it doesn't rub off or something. Not sure if that works on the way there. So these right here are to do the space to go up. I didn't put none because it sits perfect like that, and my rims actually don't hit. The only thing that hits, it's the e-brake. It hits on the weight of the rim. So I'm gonna go take them, get rebalanced so they can have the little sticky weights on the inside. Put a little bit of Loctite on the threads. Washer. And this is a 11mm socket. There we go. And it spins. Just making sure, right? Now to do the e-brake. So the e-brake, you cannot use the original one. So I ordered this one from Amazon because it's like 20 or 40 bucks cheaper than the one from, like, if you buy it through Wilwood or through any other online site. So Amazon had it, and it'll ride pretty quick too. So that's the part number, and all you do is just remove it, pretty much run it the same way it'll run. It's a little longer than the old one. I want to let you know about that. The way I'm gonna run it, well, I ran the other one. I looped it through the two holes that are here, and then I pushed it back in, and I popped it out, and then it went through here. You guys can do it whichever you guys feel comfortable with. So that's how I'm doing it. I'm probably gonna zip tie it for sure. So this is why you can have to use this one, because it has this little ball, and the original one has the pin with the cotter pin. That's why. Oh yeah, it has this little pin. Once you shove it in there, and just put it back in there. So you have to remove it, shove it in there like that, and the e-brake, pull it back, and you just clip it on. There you go. This one actually is way better than the other side. All I did for this one was put a little flathead, hit it in the middle, pretty much like that. Oh, yeah, redo it better. I'm gonna move the camera out of the way. Just a little recap right there. It's the safety pin, e-brake installed, ran through there. Braided line, I'm gonna run it through that hole up, and then you use that fitting right there, and the little safety pins that go on it. So that top is a 12, and the bottom one that tightens right here, it's a 11. Well, no, that's a 10 actually, yeah. And everything's already tightened down. E-brake is already on, also on the inside, and that's pretty much it on the rear brakes to install. Now we just gotta do the front and install the front shocks and everything. So we also got some coilovers for these. These are what brand? Hyper Street Performance. That's what they are. That's what they say they are. Hopefully that's what it is, right? stickers? Man, no stickers. Tools to drop it lower, lift it, and we're gonna lift it more. We're not gonna drop it. If anything, we're gonna leave it as this. Well, let's see how it looks, guys. Yeah. Doesn't look that bad. So dampener adjustment, stiffness. It's not bad, guys. Me like it. Damn, no sticker. Damn, sad cut moment. Alright, so I'm doing the brake installation. Obviously, I got shock installed already, torqued it. It's 29 pounds on the 2 bolts on top. I got the upper control arm already on, torqued. Upper bolts are 47 pounds. I think it was 47 pounds, yeah. And side ones are like 22 pounds. I just tightened it whatever I felt like. This one is 40 pounds, but obviously I gotta take it out, screw it once we put the knuckle on. Screw it for now. Obviously I gotta unscrew the bottom bolt, and I gotta tighten this one down obviously too. But that's what we're doing right now. I gotta build the brake calipers. I mean, it's pretty easy, like we did the other ones on the rear. It's 25 pounds on each little screw. I'm using blue Loctite on them, but I'll bring it right now once I'm done tightening them and everything. What I've installed right now was this piece right here. Forgot what it was called, but it's torqued to 80 pounds. I torqued it to 80 pounds. That's what the manual says, but I always see it's aftermarket, but I torqued it to 80 pounds. This is supposed to be torqued to 22 pounds, but because I have it's not the OEM one. The OEM one, you actually hold it from the middle, and then you torque it each side. So this one's only 1 bolt on each side, not like the original one. So I just tightened it wherever I felt good. I replaced the lower control arm, brand new. Shout out to LS Factory for the hookup. You guys already know I do a shout out to him. It's Carlos Blanco Castillo the 5th, or was it the 6th, or was it? It's around one of the numbers right there. And now next one I'm gonna torque down is gonna be this one, and then it's gonna be the lower piece of the shock. Obviously, as you can see, it's rust red. That's the paint. That's how we do it, and that's what we're doing for now. And then we start putting the brake stuff together. So we gotta install obviously the braided lines or go, and this is the adapter that goes. This is towards the car, and this is towards the braided lines. I'm gonna install it first, and I'm gonna use the original clip that holds it, because the ones that came don't work. I don't know why. They're like too big, so these still fit perfect. It goes like this. But yeah, we still have to use this, the original one. Still good though. That's what matters. Well, I forgot to record myself, but these bolts, so the manual tells you to shave a little bit of the knuckle, but you don't have to. Out on this here, so I tighten them. They have to be torqued at 40 pounds. These two and the two on the bottom pads are in. I put 2 shims only, and I've seen other videos and they always put 2 shims also, so I only put 2 shims right here, 2 shims on the bottom, everything centered. See, it doesn't spin because I torqued it. Torqued the axle bolt to 134 pounds. I think that's what it is. 134 pounds axle bolt. Bottom ball joint, bottom one is 40 pounds. This one's 32. The steering one, the outer steering rod is 32 pounds, I think. Let me verify again. Yeah, 32 pounds, and the upper ball joint is 32 pounds. That's tightened. I haven't tightened this one. That one is torqued at 32 pounds as well. The bolt that holds the shock. I'm gonna tighten that, and then all I gotta do is run the line. I'll take a video right now. Then I gotta obviously bleed it. That's gonna take a while. So what am I using to torque? I'm using a Harbor Freight digital torque wrench. I paid 139 bucks for it. I did the what is it? The membership. That's what it was on sale with. So it's not bad. The original price is like 180. So it's not a bad wrench. I like it. pretty cool. Well, let's see if we could show how it works. We're like at 18 past 21. There you go, we're getting close. All right, when it starts beeping as it's getting closer, and then when it's like that means it's good. And that's how it works, pretty simple. So the braided lines, usually the fittings, the size is a 10 millimeter, but this one's the kit, it's a 11 millimeter. So just in case, if you guys need to know, 11 millimeter wrench. All right, so everything's already installed. Lines, that's how I'm running them. I used the little hose clamps, Harbor Freight kit. This one right here. I used the 5/16s. It comes only with 4, so I used 2 on each side. And then I reused the old clamp from the other one. I just took it off and put it right here so I could hold it. But everything's already good to go. I mean, I just gotta tighten this down and bleed out the brakes, and we'll be good. Hopefully I have brakes. If not, we ain't gonna stop. We're just gonna go. Ciao.